Welcome to Why Not Us podcast. Man, it's a beautiful Monday. And man, it's your host Ken J. Y'all already know this energy crazy, man. I got the big sis with me today. You know what I'm saying? You see the beautiful smile. You already feel the energy. I got Kenda right here with me today. Sis,
Yes,
what the
yes.
business is, man?
The business is good. I'm good. I'm just happy to be here to talk to you today.
Man, listen, I'm glad that you happy to talk to me. I'm just glad that you here. Like I'm psyched. Like, I be getting crunk, sis.
Listen, we woke up this morning, so it's a good day.
Man, it's an amazing day because gratitude is essential. So I'm glad that that you decided to come to the platform and just decided to come chill with little sis. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole
Absolutely,
vibe, sis.
absolutely.
So listen, how are you feeling mentally today?
Mentally, I am great today.
Okay.
I have no complaints. I'm in a good space and happy.
And you know what? That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing. Just being in a good mental space and being able to say, "Yo, I'm in a good mental space and I'm happy." You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Look,
that's
on my page I
amazing.
have Black Mental Health Matters, and it does.
Of course, mental health matters. Like it matters, and a lot of people don't take mental health serious, and so with our generation and the generation before us, it was about just handling everything
Yeah,
down low, just not really saying anything. It's nothing wrong with you, just pray about it.
on the
um
down low,
yes,
or going to church, and I'm not saying prayer don't answer things, but and I probably get ridiculed for this, but running to the church ain't always the answer either. I mean, it's got to be right here,
but yeah,
and
but
right here, and right here.
yes, but see, the thing is, who gonna ridicule you? Because
Exactly,
nobody can ridicule nobody. So that's the
exactly.
energy, not on this platform.
Right.
You know what I'm
Hey, I love
saying?
it. I
So
love
you
it.
so you can say what you feel what you say how you feel. It don't matter. You heard me? For
Well,
so
thank you.
long, we've been putting a muffled over our mouth. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep,
The muffle is off.
it's
So
off.
speak freely. You know what I'm saying? Good energy, good vibes. Is
Off.
people what's going on? All the people showing love. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? I'm gonna let you see that. You know what I'm saying? It's different people commenting. How y'all doing, Christy?
Oh,
You
they
know we
sure
love you too.
is.
You
I
already
love
know the
you too, sis.
vibes, man. You already know the vibes, man. Y'all know. I
Oh
just want you to
man.
see the comments.
Oh,
Christy, we love you too,
hey,
baby.
Christy, love you too.
Talisha, you already know the vibes, cuz what it is. I love y'all too. We just don't have a conversation today. We just
Let's have it.
vibing, you know what I'm
Let's
saying? Just
have it.
good energy. So, sis, what's on your mind?
What's on my mind? Just I don't really have anything in particular. Well, you know what? I will say my daughter stays on my mind all the time. Just making sure I just go hard for her. And
Yes.
she's still young. She don't understand it, but I work hard and just try to make sure that she don't have to struggle like I did. My mom was a single parent, and although she has both parents in her life, it's as a parent, it's hard. Like we don't kids don't come with instructions and stuff. So we just do the best that we can, and that's just it. So she stays on my mind constantly just to make sure that the world does not chew her up and spit her out. So just trying to keep her afloat.
Man, listen, that's amazing. Just knowing that, you know, how much you love your daughter, and I see the work that you put in, the extra work that you put in. Like, it's all gonna pay off.
Yeah,
Everything that you
yeah,
do is amazing. You know what
yep.
I'm saying? The love that you have for your daughter is amazing. Like, I just love it. You know what I mean?
I
So
appreciate it.
everything that you do will pay off. Your daughter is amazing as well. So, she grateful for you as well. So, you know what
She
I'm
better
saying?
be.
Most definitely, she is. You already know she is.
She
So
better be.
Yeah. So you sis, so what's new with you? Like what's the vibe? Like what's going
What's
on?
new? Oh man, I've had
Yeah.
a very busy spring.
Okay.
Summer just got here. I've had a very busy spring. I joined Delta Sigma Theta, my sorority. So I did
Congratulations.
that and got some amazing line sisters and new sorors that I've come into contact with. So that's been uh, one of the things that I have accomplished. Um, I got some other things in the work that I'm not gonna speak on right now, but you and I can chop it up about that later.
You
But
already know the vibe, sis.
yeah. So I'm just in a good space right now. Got like I said, got my daughter in nail school with the assistance of my mother. Um so I'm just taking it day by day. Like I just stay busy um just to stay afloat, you know. I'm good. I'm in a good space. I don't have no complaints right now. Other than being busy. Like people say you need to slow down and learn to say no. And I'm learning that.
You most definitely need to learn to say no,
I
sis.
do. I do.
You,
I gotta learn to say no.
but
I
guess
had a
what?
very
I got you. Hey, I got you. I'm gonna teach you how to say no. Cause I had to teach myself how to say no. Well, actually, my old lady had, you already told me not to say old lady, but I
if
call her
you
old
don't
lady.
stop calling her old lady.
I got to. I got to. That's what I call her, my old lady. You heard me? So listen, I call her that. But yeah, she taught me to tell people no. She helped me learn boundaries. You know what I'm saying? Because boundaries is
Oh,
very important. Because if you don't have boundaries, people will push
they
over
will
you, walk
push you.
over you. They will take advantage of you. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so she said I've been eyeing those elephants in the background. That's
Who's that?
babe right there. That's my babe.
Okay, okay.
That's the old lady. So
Hey, babe. If you don't stop it.
that's the old lady right there, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, she loved elephants. So
Oh, cool. We'll have to go
yeah.
shop for some together.
Yeah, most definitely. You heard that, babe. Y'all can shop together. That's the vibe right there, sis, for real. So um
But yeah, the speaking of those boundaries, yeah, you gotta have boundaries. That's with family, that's with friends, that's with coworkers, your boss. I mean, you have to set those boundaries. And I have not learned that up until recently. Like I just always poured into somebody else all the
yes,
time, just
yes.
forgetting myself. Like it
Mm-hmm.
would be 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm on a phone or what, and that's good. That's what friends are for. But sometimes you just gotta cut it off. You gotta cut it off. And before you know it, you're doing 500 things and you're exhausted. You are
You
absolutely exhausted mentally, physically, and if you have nothing to pour into yourself, how can you pour into
whoo,
somebody else?
sis, listen, like sometimes you gotta sit still.
You do.
You gotta sit still because that was my thing. Like, listen, I want to rush everything. You remember we had a conversation last night about me pursuing
Yeah.
my old lady.
Yeah.
And we had that conversation. We
We
had an
did.
in-depth conversation about that. And like I said, you just gotta sit still and just let
You
things
do.
unfold.
You do have to sit still sometimes. And
Yes.
sometimes I'll find myself in the bed, like just relaxing. Like I don't even have to be asleep, but just I love a good Sunday where I'm just laying on the Chase Lounge watching Lifetime or whatever, and just I don't have to be asleep, but just mentally just relaxing my mind and catching up on shows. My guilty pleasure is reality shows. So
It ain't nothing wrong with it,
it's,
sis.
people like, oh, it's so nice outside. You're not doing anything today. Why you not out? I'm like, I don't want to be out. Listen, I'll be invited to 5 million things. And it's like, I don't want to do that today. I just want to sit still, clear my mind, and just relax. And that means a lot.
Yes, because like I've been doing a lot. So I just been doing a lot. And sometimes I don't listen to what my partner's telling me. Like, look, you need to take it one day at a time. You need to pace yourself. But
Yeah,
shoot, I just been overworking myself, overworking myself, overworking
yeah,
myself. And when I the situation about my chest pains.
yeah.
Um, but my heart was good, everything was good, but I mean, sometimes God lets things happen so we could just sit still and
Oh,
reflect.
you better say a word.
You know what
You
I'm
better
saying?
say a word.
Reflect, take everything in, and just be honest with yourself. Like, okay, listen, I'm overwhelmed, I'm exhausted. I just don't want to be a failure. So it's like, that's in my mind, like
Yeah.
honestly. So it's like I don't want to be a failure. I feel like I've been failing for so long. And
But is it a failure or a lesson?
ooh. So sis, I've been a procrastinator, right?
Okay.
So I procrastinate. So, but I have a beautiful mind and I'm very
You
creative.
do. You
And
do.
so what I was doing was I was just procrastinating, and I always wanted to help everybody else out. So I don't know, I like adding to everybody. You
Yes,
understand? But
you
I gotta
do.
add to me too. Like
Yes,
I'm
you do.
important.
You've
So
always been that person though. Like you've always been that person who, like, even before we started to get close, you've always been that, hey sis, I mean, we could go months without talking to each other and you'd be like, hey sis, you good today? I ain't heard from you in a while. You'll just call. So you have always been that person. And I can honestly say I appreciate that because we do get busy sometimes and just forget about, not, I wouldn't
yeah,
say forget about people, but
life just happens,
life just
sis.
happens. There you go. Life just happens. So I definitely appreciate you being that constant sis that says, are you good? And
Yeah.
sometimes we need to hear that because sometimes we're not good.
Yeah, I know. And you do the same thing for me. Like you already know the vibes. So man, you already know the vibes. Like we could talk about whatever,
Whatever.
whenever, you know what I'm saying? And just be at peace and just laugh,
There you go.
cry if we need to cry, holler if we need to holler. But just understanding that, you being able to talk to somebody and not being judged.
Yes.
Because for so long, I've been judged for everything. So me being judged really put me in a shell.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I became really codependent. I became a people pleaser. And I became a yes man because I wanted to feel like I mattered to somebody. And I wanted to feel like that, my worth was valued. And um I just wanted to be validated. But the whole time I just needed to validate myself, and I'm still
Yep.
working on that because sometimes I find myself still needing validation from people.
But look,
um
we all a work in progress.
yes,
And
so
I'm here to tell you that you are valuable and don't ever question that. I mean, I have that issue too. I think we all have those flaws that we just question ourselves about
yeah,
certain things, and it's like, am I good enough for this? Or why me? Or things just happen and you just feel like, why me? Or is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Whatever your issue is with yourself, I think we're our own worst critic. I think we're always our own worst critic. And until we can find ways to um, accept ourselves for who we are. I mean, nobody is perfect. Lord knows nobody is perfect. But we just got to understand that we all have faults, and working on them daily means you're working on yourself. So absolutely
yeah,
no judgment, no judgment.
yeah. But when we was raised up in the church, and raised up in the
Yeah.
church, and it's so much judgment in the confinements of being
What?
in the church,
Woo.
and
Say it.
understanding you have rules and you have regulations and you must not do this and you must not do that. Like church will give you PTSD.
Ooh,
You
won't it?
understand what I'm saying?
Won't
And
it
I'm
do
just, yeah,
it?
so it's like now it's like I had to really reprogram myself and understand, like, bro, I gotta have my own relationship with God.
Yep,
Um,
that's one.
but it was like people don't understand. Church people can feed you venom, can poison your
Oh,
spirit,
yes,
can drain you,
yes.
can suck the life out of you, and don't feel it doesn't feel good. So the
The
church
the
supposed to be a hospital, but it's
yeah,
not.
the come as you are people
It's
are telling
not.
you not to come as you are.
It's
Say it.
not. It's not. It's not.
Contradiction.
It's basically it's
Yes,
basically
Sharaya.
you will not survive. I don't care if you're homosexual, if you are have a baby out of wedlock,
Oof.
if those two things right there will get you kicked out of youth choirs um
Oh yeah.
and
I've
that's
I've
not
heard many stories, and I'm
yeah,
like, why?
yes.
As children growing up in church, we don't always know why certain things have happened, or certain situations have gone left. And then when you grow up and parents and grandparents start to talk, and then you look back and you're like, oh, well, that's why they kicked her out of the church. She was a teenage mother. When the church should be welcoming her, teaching her, encouraging her, look, this is for one, a mistake, but it doesn't have to take over your life. Like, we're here to help you
Yes, and it should be of
and
love.
embrace you. Yeah,
Yes, let me love you. Let me accept you. Let me guide you. Let me lead
yeah,
you. Lead me, guide me along the way. You know what I'm saying? Lord, if you leave me, I will not stray. But
that's
that's
right.
not how it went. You know what I'm saying? It's not how it went. And I feel like that I have a lot of resentment for church,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
the people in church, the things that were said to me in church, and I have to heal that part of me.
yeah.
And it's taking me. I'm 38 years old, and I still have a problem with that,
I
because
get it though.
different sermons still echoes in the back of my head. Um,
But
yeah,
you're loved. You
yeah,
are loved. You
yeah,
are so loved, and never
yeah,
forget that.
yeah.
Never
But
forget that.
I'm just having a real
Yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
And yeah, that's all I gotta say is that we having a real conversation. I'm not scared to have a conversation about anything. I used to sing in the church. I just do. I love church. I love the fellowship of church.
Oh, I do too. I
You
love
know what
it.
I'm saying? But I can't, I don't feel comfortable in church.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Even if because like you said, church people, some church people, not all, will make you feel like you are so less than.
Whew.
Um, that's why I said the come as you are, but then when I get there, you telling me I can't come as I am. Like you're contradicting yourself. So absolutely, be you, and at the end of the day, church is right here.
Yes,
It's,
and
yeah,
God is within me. Like God
it's right
created
here.
me. It's nothing wrong with me. Like I
It's
had to
nothing
tell
wrong with you.
myself, like, bruh, I'm not a demon. Why am I a demon? I'm not a demon, but people have said that to me. I'm a
Wow,
demon. Why
wow.
did I allow people to call me a demon? Why did I allow people to do this to me? Why wasn't I protected? What was wrong with me? Nothing was wrong with me. You heard me?
Well, when we're young, we don't know how to um we don't know how to rightfully protect ourselves from church people, from anybody. Um, and I have a story I can share. But just on this particular topic, we as children we don't know how to figure out ways to protect ourselves, and so we go to adults for that protection. Those are supposed to be our protectors, our parents, our grandparents, other family members. And sometimes, um, unfortunately, those are the people who are not protecting us.
No.
They're the ones that are not protecting us, or they try to sweep stuff under the rug as if, you know, it never happened, or no one ever said anything to you, or, I just, like I said, when you get older, you figure these things out, and I think that's a part of growth. So again, we all are progress every day. We are
Yeah.
work in progress every day, and as long as you recognize that it's not your fault, then that's the first thing. That
Yeah,
is the first thing. And
for
I had to
sure.
learn that myself.
Yeah, so now with my nephew, I'm molding him. We're molding him
With
to
his
have
hands
his own.
still.
Appreciate it. Just molding him to be who his most authentic self, and
Hmm.
telling him and teaching him now there's nothing wrong with you. You're a powerful entity. You are love. You are king. We building him up so he won't be broken when he get older, and understanding he can have his own relationship with God, and he doesn't have
Absolutely.
to go to church. He's still a great child because he doesn't go to church. That doesn't mean that he's not a good child. Um, I just teach him how to just love people
Yeah.
and just meet people where they're at. And yeah, that's just me. And
Yeah.
so,
You have to.
and sis, like you are a beautiful person.
Thank you.
Like, I just want you to know that you're amazing.
Thank
Like,
you.
I appreciate the love that you know what I'm saying, you pour into me. I appreciate the conversations that we have. I appreciate you for trusting me to be vulnerable with me. Um,
It's
I,
hard. It's
yeah.
hard to it's hard, and I appreciate you. It's hard to be vulnerable, especially in this day and time, because people will use stuff against you. They will use stuff against you, like, oh my God. Like, who made you so perfect? You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like, who made you so perfect? So, yeah, it's hard to be vulnerable. And, we had that conversation about trust. People that share things, um, with me, I do not take that for granted.
mm-mm.
You trust me enough with some information that, and sometimes people don't even have to say, don't say nothing. I already know I don't need to say nothing. I already know that. So that makes me feel good when people come to me and trust in things in me, because it's so hard to be vulnerable. I mean, this is 2022, and like I said, you still have people that will use things against you. I give you an example, and I don't want to uh I don't want the I don't want this to go downhill, but
Say what you
um
say. Say what you
I
say.
I had a guy that I was dating, and I shared with him that I had been molested before, uh and you know throughout, and it was a short-lived relationship, thank God, but I shared with him because I thought that I could trust him with that information. And oh my God, he turned it against me and was like, that's why you have issues now. You let this, MF F you on purpose. And I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. Like, you got to be kidding me. That's why you got issues now and blah, blah, blah. So, man, listen, you talk about being vulnerable. Whew, it's hard. It's hard. And that just made me realize that you really cannot share everything with everybody up front. And it's like a catch 22. It's like, here comes another guy. You're trying not to blame him, a new guy for the past guy. So how do you just move forward from that? How do you move forward from that and not be bitter, not hold it against them? And it's not their fault. It's
But
not their fault. But I mean, what do you do?
So what you do is you just be your most authentic self. So the next man, the next king that comes to you, like I told you last night, will have to work. He will have
Girl,
to be consistent to with you 365 days um of the year. 365
geez,
days. 300 of 365 days.
I got you.
He would have to be consistent with you daily. He would have to be reassure you. He would have to show you, because words are words, but action with words is everything. So you know your worth. But the next person that's for you and designed for you will do exactly that. Will be patient with you. Will love you. Will meet you where you at.
Yeah,
Will pray with you. Will talk with you. Will walk with you, will speak life over you, and just
he
love
better.
you. But man,
And I'm not bitter. I've never been a bitter person. I always give people the benefit of the doubt until you show me different. But at the same time, when things like that happen, that wall gets higher. Then you
sis,
explain to the next guy, this is what happened. This is what happened. Oh, I hope you're so different. Oh, I'm different. I'm different. I wouldn't do you like that. Blah blah blah. And then they do some stupid shit. Excuse me, but I mean,
don't
hey,
don't
it is
don't
what it is.
don't say
And
excuse
then
me.
and then that wall gets higher and higher. And then
Listen,
it's like that wall. Look, the wall is over the elephants.
but guess what, sis? Guess what? That your king that's designed for you, he's gonna crawl that wall. And
Hmm.
when you push him back down, he's gonna go back down. Whatever, like, because a person that wants you is gonna get you. They're gonna break through all of it. They're gonna pull down each layer. Even when the layer comes back up, they're going to sit back and breathe and say, I'm gonna
Yeah,
love her through this. I gotta, like, this me. Like I told you, like, listen, 365 days, like every day, like I told you, you have to know the
yeah.
person that's designed for you will tell you every day, like, babe, I value you, babe, I love you, babe. Did I tell you this morning that you beautiful? Like, did I tell you this morning that you amazing? Not just to say it, but
Right.
to actually mean it. Like everything that I do, I have never did with anybody else. Never.
Hmm.
Nobody could say that I ever did it. No, because like, listen, I'm the catch. So I
I
mean,
know
people were
that's
coming
right.
to me. So it's like, I mean, I was so used to women coming to me and doing everything. I mean,
Yeah.
let's just
Look, we
say
could talk about relationships all day long. I think that's probably I wouldn't say I'm an expert in it because
you are an
I'm
expert
not.
in it. You
I'm not.
are.
Well, yeah, you can say
You are. Come on, I told you you're a
you can
coach.
you can say that. You can say, but
Yes.
I just look, I love love. I love black love. I love the idea of love. And I don't have to be married again, but I think we're all here to have a companion to just go through life with and do things with, whether that's man, woman, man, man, woman, woman. Look, love is love.
Say it again, sis, for the people
Love
in the
is
back.
love. For the
Love is
people
love.
in the back, the people in the front, the people on
Yes.
this side, love is love. I don't care who is with, black, white, purple. I don't care. Love is love. And I have always loved the idea of love. Just now I ain't no fool. I don't want to be with nobody, just you know what I'm saying, just to be with somebody. Oh, he look good.
I got you, sis.
Look, Ninja, open your mouth and let's have a conversation. You don't
Yes.
need to just look good. And if anybody know, any of my close friends know me, I ain't never really been with nobody for looks. But as long as they look good to me, that's all that matters. But
Sis.
I'm always one to look, you pour, like you said, you pour into me, I pour into you. Let's do this thing together. Now, I ain't always got it right. I was married before. And, with my ex husband, I don't think we were young. we grew apart, and but I love him to death to this day. Like, we are good friends. We co-parent very well. I mean, I might just, like people say, I might just say something bad about him, but nobody else better not.
I feel you.
But we had to learn that. We got married young, but we had to learn that we needed to communicate better or whatever. But he's good. I'm good. He has a wonderful girlfriend. But still, like, I'm gonna get back to the matter at hand. But I just love the idea of being loved, and when people can communicate and express themselves. Like, I don't want somebody uh that don't communicate. Like, we too grown for that. If I did something to offend you, tell me. If I said something you didn't like, tell me, and we can fix it. But don't just be silent and all this old kindergarten stuff. We too grown for that.
Hey sis, that used to be me though. That used to
We
be
too
me.
grown for that.
That used to be me because I was trying to keep the peace. But in deep down inside, I wanted to talk shit.
Yeah,
Like, say my
talk
shit.
it.
Like, bro, like, but I mean, I'm just trying to keep the peace. Man, listen, got abandonment issues and
Yeah.
got
Oh.
this issues, and it's just like, yo, like, okay, maybe I should just keep everything inside of me. Because it's like, bro, honestly, it's like, man, like so many people done walked out of my life.
Oh my God.
And it's
Talk
like,
about
man, I got an
abandonment
open
issues.
door. Like, it's an open door. Like, bro,
Yeah.
there's people just leaving me. So it's just like, man, that kind of like made me hold on to like, okay, like, man, let me hold this person close to
Yeah.
me. But you can't really be attached to people. You just got to be connected and just experience people.
You
So
do.
with the
But I'm telling
relationship, so
you, chemistry and vibes are everything. It's everything. So
isn't it?
if you find a person that gets you, not trying to change you, um, and with any relationship, there's compromise. I mean, you can't be in a relationship without some compromise, but you have to be with somebody that will allow you to be yourself and not try to change you. Because when you start trying to ask people to change themselves, they're not being their authentic. I can't even talk.
I got what
Their
you said.
authentic selves,
I got what you said.
and that makes it worse. That makes it so
Yeah.
much worse.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Everybody that's coming in right now, we not ignoring y'all or whatever, but what's good with y'all?
Hi,
Love
is that
everybody that's showing
Sade or
love.
Sadie? Hi,
Sade, Sade,
Sade. Okay. Hi.
Sade. So everybody that's coming in, we're not ignoring you and everything like that. Your input is important. So yeah, so I put up the comments and everything up
Okay.
here. But yeah, it's real out here, and I had to just be honest with myself because when I like the woman that I'm with now, I could write a whole book about her.
Write it.
Write a book about her. I could write passages. I could write poems. I could write letters. I could write an encyclopedia, dictionary. Um, for real.
Yeah, write it.
That's how major she is. So I always bring her up
I
because
love her for loving you.
yes, listen, because she loved herself, right? So she loved herself. So she put herself first, right? But I wasn't putting myself first. But she kept telling me, Kendra, put yourself first. Even if
You
you
have
gotta
to.
walk, if even if you have to walk away from me, Kendra, put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? So she like, look. So I'm looking at how she loving herself. Like, how I'm gonna say I love this person if I ain't really loving myself?
True.
And you know what I'm saying? Everything was kind of foreign with her because I never experienced that kind of love and I never experienced it. So it was kind of foreign
Yeah.
until I started loving myself and I started understanding her more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, I love myself more and I love us. The more I started pouring into myself, the more open it seemed like she got with me because she seen how I was loving myself
Yeah.
and she seen how I was putting myself first. And that's how I look at it. How she knew what she was doing. So and she knew
and
what
and she got you.
Yeah, man, look, she had me since I ain't even gonna cap. She had me, man. Listen, we can talk about whatever, but look, I hit her up, right? So listen, she already been in my life. Look, it's about relationships and stuff for the people that's coming in. If y'all don't want to talk about, but we talk about what we talk about. But so, all right, so I put up a post. I put up a post October the 25th, 2018, because
Mm-hmm.
dates are everything to me. I'm gonna get it tatted on my arm. But um, it was a Kevin Gates post, and it was just basically saying that the love I give, I never give back. And I mean, we've been friends on Facebook since like 2010, right?
Okay.
So me and her already done had conversations on the phone. But I never try to holler at her. I never try to approach her on no level, but we'll just be having conversations. Like in-depth conversations. She gave me her number. We just was having conversations. We was just vibing, like, but not on that level, like nothing. Before October the 25th, 2018, I never came at her. First of all, she wasn't even looking at me because she said I was for everybody. But that's her story. And so yeah, so I hit her up in her inbox because she commented in it and it resonated with me. She was like, I'm just here. And I was like, I'm just here too. And so the universe was like, yo, that's the one, bruh. Like, I promise you, the universe was like, yo, hit her up. So I hit her up. I slid up in her DM and I'm like, yo, call me type vibe. So she called me when she got off work, but my phone was on do not disturb because I had a lot of going, whatever. I had a lot going on. But look though, I had her number in my phone because you know what I'm saying. But I wasn't thinking about that. And I looked and it said she called. Listen, we never stopped talking after that. October the 25th, 2018, we never stopped talking.
Oh wow.
Never. Never. But she told me in the beginning she didn't want, you know what I'm saying? She didn't want she didn't want a relationship. So I was like, I just want to get to know you better. Like, I mean, that's what I wanted. I
That's
wanted to
all
get to
it
know her
takes.
better. Like I told her, like straight up, look, I just want to get to know you better. It was I had to do whatever I felt like in my spirit, but I still wasn't healed from my previous relationship. So she taught me a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Like
Awesome.
she held me accountable. She did not coddle me. She pushed me to be my best self. Um,
And look at you now.
yeah, so she pushed me, like she just pushed me, like she basically molded me. She seen the greatness inside of me, and she met me where I was at. Um, yeah, she met
Oh,
me where I was
that's
at.
a profound statement.
She met me where I was
She
at.
met you where you
Look,
were
I
at.
was just sitting on the playing the game all day. I was playing the game. I mean, I really wasn't doing nothing. I was playing the game all day. Really, really playing the game like GTA
Yeah.
5, NBA. Like I was just doing that. So and I tell her my ideas and I tell her different things and she'll just listen to me and she never judged me. She never judged me. Like this woman is a manager of a group home. This woman has her own car. This woman has her own apartment. This woman is already established. So
But she, like you said, she met you where you were and y'all move forward. She's not holding what your past is against you.
yeah.
So y'all are moving forward. And that's the thing. People don't have patience. Like we just sometimes are so quick, and I've been guilty, so quick to just give up. But I'm gonna tell you that love where somebody is patient with you and not giving up on you so easily, that's it.
But it was foreign to me, sis. So
I get
uh
it.
but look, she claims she not patient, but she really patient because like listen, she had to I mean, she reassured me over a million times.
Oh,
She reassured me over a million times. Like I wasn't appreciating her because I felt like, you know what I'm saying, everything that I needed, I wasn't getting. So I felt like I wasn't really appreciating what I had in front of me in a
mm-hmm.
way. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't. I was just looking at like, well, I don't feel like you're not doing my love language. This is my love language. This, but it ain't her. Listen, I gotta build my own self up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I gotta love my own self.
Yep. So
But I,
what is your love language?
so my love language is words of affirmation. I love words of affirmation. Um, yeah, I like words of affirmation.
Yeah.
And she knows that, you know what I'm saying? And she tells me, she just had to just see me, like just see me, and I had to just be a reflection of myself to see what I was really pouring out to the universe.
Yeah.
Because once I shift my mindset and really pouring into myself and loving myself, it's just things just start happening. Like the
Yeah.
law of attraction is real. So
And
shout outs,
timing is everything.
man. Listen,
Timing is everything.
I was rushing though, sis. Like I was like, listen, bump that. Like, listen, I ain't even gonna cap. I had fell for her, and I was lying to myself. I'm like, man, dang, man. Like I done fell for this woman. Like, yo, I fell for her.
And you didn't want to admit
Listen. So look, that's not listen.
it. I got you blushing.
Listen. Listen, but anyway, in November, I was like, yo, I'm coming to see you. Boom, I'm coming to see you. Now I'm scared of flying planes. I'm scared of everything, right? So I'm scary.
I
And
remember
so,
that.
yeah, so
Your
listen,
behind was trying to take a bus.
I did take the bus. You listen, I got the ticket in January of 2019. I was like, yo, I'm coming to see you. I ain't care. I wanted her. I'm a manifest. I'm getting what I want. You feel what I'm saying? Like the universe already told me, like, listen, just because the universe told you that somebody is yours, that don't mean like it ain't gonna be steps.
There you go. There you go. Got to
I'm
take
talking
them
about
steps.
steps. No steps, like deep steps, like
Got to
steep
take them
steps,
steps.
like so I ordered the ticket, you know what I'm saying? But I was nervous. I'm like, man, I hope she don't stop liking me. But she don't know none of this. I'm just talking to you, sis.
Right.
Damn, I hope she don't stop liking me, man. Like, what's going on? Like, I was just in my head. My sister was like, man, you in love with that girl? Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, man,
Oh,
chill. Like,
your sister knew. She knew.
listen, listen. So, boom. So let's fast forward. So May, boom, May. Like, listen, I ain't really never did that much. You know what I'm saying? I just been to myself. I just been to my family. Really ain't really traveled with nobody. Just been with my family. Like
Mhm.
I'm a family person. I mean, I was a really scary person. I really wasn't living. I was just living. I was just existing. So I got
Oh
on.
my goodness.
So I got on that Greyhound. It was on a Thursday. I got on that Greyhound and I rode 17 and a half hours to Connecticut.
And I remember fussing you out.
Yes, I rode 17
I
and a
remember
half
fussing you out.
hours. Not 5 hours. 17 in the 17. Did you hear me?
I hear you.
17 in
Because
a
I told you
half.
to get your tail on that plane. And you got my
Seven,
nah, sis.
17 and a half hours to see the love of my life. Um,
And it was
yeah,
worth it either way.
man, it was everything. It was everything. And then when I seen her, I wasn't even scared. Like I seen her, she pulled up on me at the bus stop and blew the horn, bro. She blew the horn at me. Beep.
Get in.
And yeah, man, like I did what I did. I met her mom. Um the first day, she didn't even want me. Like that ain't how it supposed to went down. I didn't supposed to meet her mom the first day. I also met her adopted mom, that she called her adopted mom. I met her the first day, and yeah, from the first day that I saw her mom, me and her mom was connected, like for real. Like we was connected.
But you
And
know what's so beautiful? Now, I'm sorry to cut you off. You
you
know what's so
good.
beautiful is that I see that you talk about her with such admiration. And that's what relationships are about. you're not gonna have all these good days. You're gonna have some bad days. You're gonna argue, you're gonna have some disagreements. But at the end of the day, you light up and talk about her with such admiration. And that is what love is all about.
Yeah.
That is what love is all about. And you're in a LGBTQ relationship, you're in a lesbian relationship. Do you know how many people that are in heterosexual relationships that would love to have what you have? I mean, come on. That speaks volumes. So whatever y'all are pouring into each other, keep doing it. Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Keep
Yeah.
doing that. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, so have yo, yeah, I appreciate it, Felicia. Yeah, she amazing. Hey, I most definitely count my blessings every day. Like y'all gotta understand, like every day I see her, I be so happy. I go to sleep with this woman on the phone, like on video chat. I wake up just happy. I'm like, babe, like I'm worrisome as hell. Sis. Like 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 when I say I'm worrisome as hell, like I'm worrisome, like but she don't
But
even
she
call
don't
me
mind.
worrisome. No,
She
she
don't mind.
don't. So
She
it's
don't mind.
like I don't know, just
Well, that is awesome. That is
yeah. So I
awesome.
just had to put my 2 cents in, since we
You
talking about
good.
relationship, and we
You're
talking about
good.
relationships, but it ain't always been peachy because sometimes we bump heads, you know what I'm saying? We bump
It's gonna
heads.
happen.
Our
It's gonna
communi-
happen.
our communication in the beginning wasn't good. But we about to be on year 5 next year. So
Oh wow, that
yeah.
flew by.
Yes, year 5. Like,
That
yeah, of
flew
course
by.
Hey, friend, you already know I'm smiling, Shonda. You know how I feel about that woman. You feel me? So
Mhm.
you already know the vibe. So I'm always gonna speak on my old lady. You know what I'm saying? Always gonna
Old
speak on
lady.
her. I gotta speak on her because I have to give her flowers and let her know how important she is to me. And a lot of people forget about their partner. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yes,
that's like, look, she gonna be my assistant. She gonna be my stylist. She gonna hire people. She gonna fire people. She gonna be in my
I
business
know that's right.
conversations. She gonna be right here with me. It's a team. That's what we doing.
I know
You
that's
know what I'm
right.
saying? We building our own legacy. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So she do. Yes, I am strong. She got me. Yeah, I'm strong, and I'm proud of that. Yeah, strong. Yeah,
Awesome.
Caribbean women. I can't say what I want to say, but Caribbean
Why?
women, because it's vulgar.
Oh,
Um,
well.
it's really vulgar, but I'm gonna put it on a t-shirt one day, and I
All
don't
right.
care. So yeah, but sis, like I still want to talk to you, but hold on, let me ask you another question, right?
Okay.
So sis, how did you? So all right, we could talk about this. So you was married, right?
Hmm.
So in a relationship or anything, how do you feel about having your individual bank account and having a joint account? Like, how do you feel about that?
Uh,
Hey, school,
we
that's facts on facts, fam. Facts on
we
facts.
we never had accounts together, and I know people have so many different views on this, but we never had accounts together. We had our own individual accounts. I personally don't like it, and that's not to hide anything or anything like that. I guess for me, I've just been let down so much. It's like I don't need to be coming to you for nothing. And that may be that, you know, insecurity that I have with relationships now. Somebody's so quick to go this way, and I don't feel like I should be asking you for the money that I make.
Oh
I'm gonna do what's
yeah.
I'm gonna do what's right for the house anyway. But that's
Yeah.
that's just me. But don't don't be counting my coins. And I don't know, maybe that's something I gotta work on.
Nah, I understand what you're saying.
But no,
See me personally, um, I don't have no problem with, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
you know, I'm out here, you know, doing what I do. She can have whatever she want, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no count nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Cause
yeah,
whatever is hers. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Whatever is hers. I ain't gonna ask no questions.
Well,
I ain't
see,
no keep.
I ain't had that.
Yeah, so ain't no keep no, I don't want to know nothing because I trust her with my whole heart. You understand what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So I don't care. Like she can have whatever she want. Like that's how I look at it, and that's my mindset. But
yeah,
you know, you gotta respect the other half, your other half, you know, input as well.
yeah.
But you know, I'm gonna have, you know, have a couple of accounts for the wife, for the kids, for the house, and that's what it is.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that everything I want, everything I feel, I speak into existence. I believe in manifestations. I
Yes,
believe in law of attraction. I believe in speaking and going after what you want. Because
yes,
for
you
so
should.
long, you know, people just sit here with negative thoughts and different things. But once you shift your mindset to really think positive and understanding the power
Absolutely.
that you need is everything is inside of you and it's not outside of you,
Yeah,
you will start walking in a different light.
I
And
had to
you
learn
want,
that though.
and
I
I'm
had
going,
to, and I think I'm
sis, I'm gonna
still
teach
learning that.
you. Sis,
I'm still learning that
I got
because,
you.
I had a really close guy friend that, and I would say he pours into me a lot too in a positive way, but not afraid to let me know, not necessarily that I'm wrong, but things that he see that I may do, and like for me to correct myself. So one time he said, you're always bringing up your ex. And might I remind you, we don't go together, we're just friends and stuff, but you're always talking about your ex and things he did or what he didn't do or whatever. And I never realized that I was talking really down about myself, because I'm thinking, what did I do wrong? Or what, why is this happening to me? And so I was talking about the things that happened in a negative way that really were putting myself down. And I had to take a step back and like, well, I didn't realize that I was doing that. I didn't realize that I was bringing that person up so much that they noticed and called me out on it. So I had to take a step back and be like, maybe I am bringing things up too much and I need to fix this. Because there's nothing wrong with me. I'm good. But still in the back of your mind, you're like, why did this happen?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So
but yeah, they call me out on
so
it.
listen, sis. So listen. Now check this out. So I'm getting now. I'm in the process of getting certified to be a life transformation coach. So you know, all the information I learned, I want the people that's close to me, I want to see, you know what I'm saying, the things that I learned, if I could, you know what I'm saying, use it on y'all and, you know what I'm saying, learn things. You
Absolutely.
feel what I'm saying? So it can make me
Absolutely.
a better, you know what I'm saying? So I could use the people that's in my life to make me a better life coach.
Yeah.
You
And
understand what I'm saying?
you always need positive people in your corner. Um, anybody from your mom to friends to family. I mean, because in this life, if you're trying to progress and do things, you can't do it alone. Like it takes different people doing different roles to make it successful. So absolutely, you should reach it. Look, anything I can do to help,
Yeah.
I'm with it. I'm with
Hey,
it.
I
But
got the
always,
modules.
yeah,
Listen, I
always
got
keep them positive people in your life,
yeah, most
and
definitely.
wean out them negative ones.
Listen, they already done left.
Yep.
They already done left, sis. They already they left, and I'm glad. So it's like the people that's Like shoot, I mean, it seemed like yo, people leave, but you know, people come. So
They
it's
do.
like, yeah,
It's
and
like
good people.
as they say, the garbage takes itself out.
Yeah, so the garbage took itself out because you know a lot of people jealous of you. A lot of people, you can't be nice to everybody. So that's my thing, sis. It's like I could pour into a person, excuse me. I could pour into a person and I could talk to a person, but I
Yeah.
ain't even trying to be on no level. This is just
Right.
me. I'm
Right.
I'm I'm like really genuine happy for you. So I'm gonna
Right.
pour into you. I'm gonna uplift you. I'm gonna encourage you.
Right.
That doesn't mean I want you.
Yep. That's true.
I already got a killer with me. So I'm
Right.
all set. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
already set. I don't want, I'm good. I'm here
Yeah.
to lead, to guide, and to help. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And I have to, sometimes I try not to dilute myself, but it's like I just don't want people to take me the wrong way.
Right.
And
Well, look, we don't always make the best decisions in life with money, with friends, relationships, with jobs. I mean, we don't always make the best decisions. Um, but I definitely believe when people or things show you who they really are, you kind of need to believe them when they really,
mm-hmm,
really show you who they are. Um, but at the same token, you still gotta use that gut. You gotta use that gut. Because I'm gonna tell
yes.
you, I had a gut feeling for so long that I was holding on to friendships that I didn't need to be holding on to.
Mm-hmm.
And it drains the hell out of you. Like
You let it
you
go?
ever had people and think just drain the hell out of you.
Yes.
And then you sit back and you're like, I already knew I needed to let that go. But you're holding on to history, like relationships and anything. You're holding on to history. I've known this person for so long, or I've been in this relationship for so long. And when you really need to let it go. So once you let things go that drain you, I mean, you see this light, it's like you're in the dark and then
Mm-hmm.
things
Mm-hmm.
start coming to light.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Do that.
most definitely. So sis, you know, like we gotta do this more often.
We
Like
do. We
just come
do.
up here and just converse and talk about life and just being able to, you know, have conversations, ask questions. If people got questions and just vibe.
Yeah.
Cause you know, this everything is therapeutic, like I said before.
It's definitely
And
therapeutic.
I mean, it's just at ease. Like this platform, like I said, is for everybody to be their most authentic selves. They could talk about whatever they want to talk about. Nothing's off the table.
Right.
As long as there ain't nothing crazy. And this platform is LGBTQ friendly. I will not
Awesome.
have individuals up here that doesn't respect the host.
Right.
I'm a part of that. So
Why
they
not us?
why not us? You feel me? So that's the energy I'm on. So I'm gonna ask you one question before we
Sure.
leave. What advice would you give to your younger self, Kenda? Like, what advice would you give to your younger Kenda? Like, what
My younger
advice at the
self.
Kenda that you are right now? What advice would you give to the younger Kenda?
Golly, that's a good question. Now you always challenge me. You always challenge me.
And that's good. That's good,
You
sis.
always challenge me. To my younger self, I would say, uh, God, Kendra, ah, you got my wheel spinning.
All right, so
My my younger
so
self.
so you want me to go first, or
Yeah,
you want to go?
you
All
can
right.
go first.
I
You can go
mean, I
first.
mean, so my old lady said you got to come back to the
hey,
podcast.
I'm willing. I'm excited to do that.
Yeah, most definitely. So I start off, sis. So the advice that I would give to a younger Kendra, KJ, KJ, I would just say that you are valuable. I'll say that you're valuable, that you're creative, that I'm a leader. Everything that I need is inside of me. It's nothing wrong with me. Um, and just follow your dreams. That's what I really tell my younger self, and I would have told my younger self to stay in mass communications. Um,
Look at you, you doing it.
yeah, so I would have told my younger self to stay in mass communications because I wanted to be a host on 106 in Park.
Okay.
Um, that was like my one of my, your little superlatives and stuff you write in your yearbook.
Yeah, in your
I,
yearbook, yeah.
yeah, so I wanted to be a host at 106 in Park. That's what I wanted to do. And yeah, so it comes full circle because now it's like, yo, I'm doing exactly what I went to St. Aug to do, but I
Hmm.
took sociology because I was like, man, I ain't like the teacher. He was real boring. So I was like, man, I don't even want to, what I'm saying, do mass communication. And I would
Yeah.
tell my younger self to um just don't jump into relationships. A lot of relationships.
Oof, Lord have mercy.
Um don't have a lot of don't allow a lot of people to come in my life and drain me. um I deserve I deserve a steady love. I'm telling, this is what I would tell my
Mhm.
younger self. um if I ain't want a boyfriend, I ain't have to have a boyfriend. If I really didn't want to have sex with a man, I didn't have to do that to feel
Right.
like I had to fit in. um yeah, I should have stood up for myself. um when people were saying things to me like they don't agree with my lifestyle and different things like that, and they had like 3 kids out of wedlocks with 3 different baby daddies. And people telling me that I'm big and into my face saying you ain't never missed a meal. I would have protected
Wow.
myself more. I would have been more kinder to myself.
Yeah,
And so that's basically what I would have told myself, sis.
I got you. Those are good. Those are good. How do I follow up with that?
Man, just whatever you feel, you
But
say.
yeah, I would tell my younger self that um being molested is not your fault.
Yes.
Um you are stronger than you think. Definitely that you are worthy. Um that abandonment issues are not your fault. That things in life are going to happen, um but they don't have to define you. You don't have to be a product of your environment if it's negative. Um, and that life is just full of lessons, and you just have to learn them. You just have to learn that lesson, and anything that you can get positive. We had this conversation. I feel like you can learn from anybody, from
Yes.
any walks of life
Yes.
of people, that you can learn from anybody. And I do not take that for granted. At least I try not to. Um, and again, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect, but I have learned so much probably in the last 5 years about myself that if certain things hadn't happened, I wouldn't be who I am today on this date. So
Yes.
I'm grateful. Although we don't always see why things we don't always know why things are happening the way they do, but they're happening for a reason. They are
Yes.
happening for a reason, and so I would just say life is full of lessons, and you just have to take the lessons for what they're worth.
And I love that.
Yep.
And you see how you just basically just said that what you would say to your younger self, and you just breathed and you just let it out. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You
Yeah.
did that, sis. Like 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 you transform like you are coming into a better version of Kenda.
Yeah.
You are coming to a better version of you. It's nothing wrong with you. It's nothing
Thank
wrong
you.
with you. Nothing. From the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, you are blessed.
Yeah.
You are
Thank you. I
amazing.
appreciate that.
Yes.
I have to, and I can't name everybody, but I have some positive people in my life. And sometimes you ask people like, who do you look up to or whatever, and they name a celebrity or whatever, but absolutely they're probably celebrities to me. But you have to have positive people in your life, like we said, to pour into you. You being one of them. You are one. My cousin, Moni, my aunt Terry Spicer, my cousin Tamarcy, my mom, my girlfriend Dorinda. It's just so many people that they don't even know. Sometimes people don't know I'm watching them. I'm watching how they operate. And I don't let them know that sometimes, but I'm always watching how people operate, how positive they are. Um, God, my friend Holly Cohen. It's a lot of women. It's a lot of women um that I look up to, and they pour into me and they don't even know it. They have no idea how much they pour into me. And I'm about to get teary-eyed.
And it,
I'm a crybaby.
hey, and that's fine, sis.
But
And
when you have people in your life that don't judge you
mm-hmm.
and take you for who you are,
Yes.
that that means a lot.
Yes.
Because we, especially as Black women, we get broken down so much.
Yes.
They don't want us to be doctors. They don't want us to be lawyers. They don't want us to be in the Supreme Court. They don't want us to be bosses. They don't want us to be supervisors. And even in relationships, you would think, and I hate to keep going back to relationships, but
No, say
as
what you say,
men,
sis.
men, you would think as Black men, you wouldn't break women down so much, because we've been through so damn much. It's like the weight is on our shoulders, and you just want a moment to just so when you have them people in your life that's pouring into you, you pouring into each other, I love it. I love you. I love you for this platform. I love it. Not what other better month for me to be on this platform than Pride Month. And I
Yes.
mean, look, I love men all day long, but I have family, friends that are LGBTQ, and I just love the community and things that you all awareness that you all bring to people that are ignorant,
Yes.
if for lack of a better word.
Yeah.
And I love you so much. You have no idea how much I love you and how much I watch you and how positive you are. Um, I don't know. I can't say. I could go all. We could talk to 5 o'clock today
You already, sis. You
about
already
any and
know,
everything, about any
sis.
and everything. But I'm telling
Yes.
you, when you have positive people in your life that just pour into you, it means a lot. And I appreciate you so much. Your mom, oh my God, your mom was my mom when I was in school. Like, she is an amazing woman, and I don't see her often. I don't talk to her often, but when I do see her, I'm loving on her because
Yes.
she was such an amazing teacher. Um, I just any kid that was blessed to be in her class was very fortunate. And I just want you to let her know that. I know she know that already, but just tell her again that I love her so much.
Yeah,
And
man.
thank her and your dad for having you.
Man, you already know I got to, sis. And you know I love you, and you know I love you more. You know we say that to each other. You know what I'm
All the
saying? I
time.
love you more. So continue being great, man. Sis, you got to come up here. We got to have a series called Ken
We
J and Kenda.
we
Like we,
will. We
hey,
can
we
do
got
it.
to, and then we'll just have a conversation,
We will
and
have a conversation.
we could break things down about, what I'm saying, the black men, what I'm saying, not protecting
Listen,
the
I love black
queens.
men. I
Yeah, we
love black
love
men.
I love black men
I love them.
too.
I love
Yeah.
them. I
Yeah,
love
but they
them.
gotta
I
do
don't want to
better.
get it wrong. I don't want them to think I'm talking negative.
Oh nah.
I love my black men. I love my
Grown
black men now.
grown men that's comfortable in their own self will
Yeah,
not feel that way. Only
right.
insecure men will feel that way.
You got that
You
right.
understand
You
what I'm
got that
saying?
right.
So we gotta
Yes.
stop apologizing when we speaking our truth.
True. That is true.
You
That is very
understand?
true.
So, like I said, I appreciate you coming to the platform. You are amazing. You a
You
whole
are amazing.
light. Like you are light. You are so
Oh,
beautiful.
thank
I
you.
love
Thank
when you
you so much.
smile. I love when you're happy.
Look, I
When I
love when I'm happy because I'm a
yes,
better person.
yes, but I'm just saying, like your energy is everything.
Thank
Never
you.
forget that, and I will
Thank
continue to
you.
pour into you. I will continue to pour into you. I will continue loving you. I will continue walking with you, talking with
Thank
you.
you.
I got your back.
And I got yours.
I already know the vibes. So everybody that took out the time today to join us today,
I
I just want y'all to
appreciate
know
it.
that y'all are beautiful. Continue to
You
pour
are.
into yourselves. And I love each and every one of y'all. Like I love y'all. It don't matter if I don't know y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. And just continue to know that. And so once
Can I put
again, go
Go ahead.
ahead,
Go
sis.
ahead.
Go ahead,
Can
sis.
I put some businesses out there because
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
want some people to get on. I want you to talk to people. I want to add more people to your platform and just
Yeah.
use it to uplift us and just maybe throw some businesses out there every now and then and just put some names out there and people, that allow their business to grow.
Yeah,
So
go
if
ahead,
that's
sis.
okay,
Yeah, of
if that's okay,
course.
so
Yes.
I've been drinking from my Black Lives Matter cup. That my girlfriend Danica, her daughter Michaela Perry, she has a business and she makes cups and all kinds of things. So if you can see that, her name is Michaela Perry. So look her up on Facebook. I don't know Instagram and all that, but look her up, Michaela Perry. She has a business, Black Lives Matter. I got three cousins that got a business that I hope is booming, and at least two of them. Monique Sutton, man, listen,
Yes.
if you ever had any of her treats, oh my gosh, she's on Facebook, Monique Sutton. Incredibly Sweets, I think is her new page. Man,
She's
y'all,
amazing.
she is
She's
amazing.
amazing. She's doing her thing.
She
Like,
doing her thing.
yes, I'm so like I gotta get her up here too.
You got to get her up here.
Monique, you gotta come up here, Monique.
If Monique, if you on, you got to come up here.
You gotta come up here, Monique. I might not can eat your treats, but I can share them because they look good.
They are good. So yeah. So and Tamika Hicks, uh
Yes, I
Badge
supposed to
and
be getting.
Bling.
Yeah, I supposed to be getting sis up here too.
Get
Yeah.
Tamika up here. Badge and Bling. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
she makes amazing cups and badges for anything.
Yes,
Just
she
anything.
does.
Clip it on your badge and hey, y'all look these businesses up. And last one, my cousin Moni Brody, she's a realtor. So if anybody is looking to buy a home, sell a home, she's with oh gosh, Hunter and Rowe Real Estate, I think it is. But Moni Brody, she's a realtor. But yeah, get these people up
Hold,
here
hold
and
on, sis.
go
Hold
ahead.
on, sis. Tell me so because they want the links up here. You know the links.
Oh Jesus,
Hold on, let me. I could get the links right now. Hold
I
on.
don't
I get it. I
I
got
don't know
y'all.
the
I
least.
got
Okay,
y'all. I got
sorry.
y'all. Hold on, let me see.
I was just giving some shout outs.
Let me see. I'm about to go right here. I'm about to put her information in here. Let's see. I would most definitely do that. Hold on.
Yeah, I want you to grow. I want your platform to grow. Cause that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, most definitely. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Growing and being able to, because this is what this platform is, to be service to others. So this is what this platform is for.
And I
And
love you for that.
yeah,
I love
so
you for that.
so this is what this platform is for, to be service to others. Um I'm going.
And hey, when I come on again, I shout out some more people.
Hey, I love it. Hold on, because I'm trying
why
to.
why
I'm,
not us?
why not us, sis?
Why not? Okay, I don't know if I can do it. Can I go in the chat? You know I'm not tech savvy,
Yeah,
but
go ahead. Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
yeah,
Um,
so right now for Monique Sutton, um, on Instagram, because I see it right here on Instagram.
it's
I'm gonna
on
put this
Instagram.
up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna look incredibly sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm about to put everything here.
I'm scared. I'm gonna cut something off.
I got you, sis. I got you.
Oh,
So boom. So Monique, y'all could go follow her on IG right there. Monique Sutton is her name on Facebook.
yes, Monique
Um,
Sutton.
all right, for Tamika Hicks. Her name is Tamika Hicks.
Badge and bling.
Raj and Bling, that's her thing. Like, she doing her thing, like, you know what I'm saying? And she makes shirts as well.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So hold on, I'm gonna get these. Y'all bear with me.
I know. I'm sorry. I should have.
Man, sis, don't say sorry. You ain't do nothing. What you do? You ain't do nothing. You did not do anything. You just showing love, and guess what? We showing love, and that.
I'm trying. Like I said, I'm trying to pour into people that pour into me.
Yeah. So it's
And
called.
the amazing thing is, all these people are family.
Yes.
They are family.
All right, so y'all can check out Tamika Hits Badge and Bling 101. That's on Facebook as well. Right there. Now what about your cousin Moni? I don't
Moni
know.
Brody is Moni, and then Brody. She's with Hunter Row Real Estate.
So is it Monie or Moni?
Moni.
Okay, Brody. And
Uh-huh.
she's with what?
Hunter and Row Real Estate.
Spell that for me. Hunter.
Hunter, and
Okay.
then Row Rowe,
Okay.
and then
Really?
real estate. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I love this. I love this. Let me go ahead and put that up there. Everybody, this is the information of, you know what I'm saying? We got Moni. I spelled it right. I spelled it right,
Yep,
sis.
that's it. That's it.
Okay. Moni Brody, Hunter and Row Real Estate. We have Tamika Hicks, Badge and Bling 101. And we have Miss Monique Sutton on
Yep.
IG, incredibly sweet. And you can also check out that name as well on Facebook.
Yep.
Yeah, so
And
this
don't
was
forget
beautiful.
Michaela Perry. Michaela Perry
Okay,
with
so
the black
spell
eye.
that for me. Spell that for me, sis.
So M Y.
Okay.
Oh Lord. Okay. MYKALA. Michaela.
Okay.
Her last name is Perry.
Harry.
And I
And what's
cannot think of her site. I know she's gonna kill me, but
hold
well,
on, let me
none
Google
of
it.
these people even know I'm doing this. I just, thought about it on my own. They don't even
Yeah.
know.
Hold on, let me see
But
if I can. Let me see, Michaela.
I cannot think of Michaela's site. Oh my gosh. But she's super sweet young lady. Um, starting her own business so young, and I just love when our young people can
What
start a
what's her
business.
mom? What's her mom name? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Danica.
Danica.
Her on Facebook is Danica Crown. Is Doneeka.
Okay, Crown.
Like Crown
Yeah,
Royal.
okay. I just see Danica Crown. All
Yeah,
right, let me
that's her.
see if.
That's her mom.
Okay, let's see. Cause girl, we about to find this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, let's go down here. Let's see if I can find her. Like I'm really just having a whole conversation with myself.
I know, and I'm like, I should have had this stuff, but
No,
hey,
sis.
it's on a whim. Look, it's on a whim, and we good.
Yeah,
Now I'm
okay.
trying to find you back. There we go.
Man.
Can you find her? Well, it's okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to find. Uh, I'm just trying to find and see if she have you. Did you share it on your page? Her business.
I didn't. I told you I ain't messing with none. I'm scared I'm gonna lose you. I'll share later.
All right. Well, you know what I'm saying. So her name
Just,
is Michaela Perry,
mm-hmm.
and Black Lives Matters cups.
Yep. And she makes
Okay.
other stuff too, stickers and different things like that. And then the cup has the fist on the other side. So yeah.
And many other items as well. Girl, I'm typing all this up here. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. That's the energy. That's the energy.
Oh,
Let's go.
I appreciate this so much.
It's a vibe.
You have
It's
no idea the shell you just let me out of.
that's what it's about. Like
Crack
that's what
that
it's
shell.
about. Listen, a lot of people had came up here and like, man, this I ain't never. But you know, I'm just glad people feel comfortable on my platform. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's all that matters to me, that you feel comfortable, that you feel loved, that you feel valued. And that's all that matters to me. At the end of the day, I did what I
Yep.
supposed to do. And I love you.
I love you more.
And
I
you know
love
the
you more.
fact.
I hope we can do this
And
again
we gonna do it
soon.
again. What you mean? We gonna do this again.
Yep.
So once again, y'all, this is Why Not Us podcast. And we out.